I take care of everything. I don't feel you appreciate me.
Women who sacrifice for men will always suffer. Let's talk about it. Welcome to the Rich Woman Society. Today I want to talk about something really important that affects many women, the sacrifices that we often make for the men in our lives. If you've ever felt like you've put someone else's needs before your own, stick around and let's dive in. And a quick disclaimer here, there might be some men who find this video who might get in the comments and start arguing back and forth.
This
Oh, you're miserable. A woman sacrificing doesn't lead into suffering. Just know, do not waste your keystrokes. I will expeditiously block you from this channel because I know that when men argue for the suffering of women and for the sacrifice of women, they're arguing so because they know that they directly benefit from women's sacrificial lamb mentality. So, sir, if you're going to come here with your dusty fingers, typing on these keyboards, being a keyboard warrior, you are going to be blocked. Let's go. First, let's talk about what I mean by sacrifices or sacrificing. Many of us grow up believing that love means putting others first. When we put others first, we can lose our identity. We might stop doing things we love or spending time with people who make us happy. It's as if we're dimming our own light to keep someone else's light brighter. And guess what? That often leads to suffering. I'm going to give you a brief story here, and it's pertaining to my mother. I love my mother so much. My mom, that's my girl. She sacrificed so much for my dad. If you had to have a dictionary that had pictures in it, and you flip to the page where it says define emotionally unavailable, that would be my dad. And this is the same man. No disrespect to my dad. Listen up, ladies. This is a cautionary tale. You are going to end up older, going to end up resentful. You're going to end up very angry because remember, as a so-called sacrificial lamb, good woman, you are supposed to hold in all your feelings. You are going to be running on fumes. Tell you something else about a woman who sacrifices too much for a man. You're never going to live that soft life, and that is all up to design because you are seen as a mule. You're seen as a sacrificial lamb. And who gives a sacrificial lamb a soft life? Nobody. You're going to be taken for granted. You're going to be angry. You're going to be sad. You're going to be depressed. The minute a man shows you that he's a taker, he needs to be out that door. I do not care how cute he is, how much money he makes. If he shows you that he's a taker, meaning that any time that you're with this man, he is withdrawing from you. He is leaving you drained, upset, sad, angry, depressed. I'm not one to tell other people to leave relationships, but my goodness, I have seen what a bad relationship can do to a woman. This is because when we sacrifice too much, we end up ultimately losing ourselves. And here's the kicker. When you sacrifice for someone who doesn't appreciate you or appreciate what you're sacrificing, it really hurts you even more. You deserve to be with someone who values you and respects your needs just as much as you respect theirs. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, but isn't love about compromise? Well, yes, it is, but there's a big difference between healthy compromise and unhealthy sacrifice. Healthy relationships involve both partners giving and taking. If you're the only one making sacrifices, that's a huge red flag. Think about it. If you're always the one bending over backwards for your partner, how can you expect them to value you and your happiness? A relationship should lift you up, not bring you down. If you find yourself in a situation where you're constantly sacrificing and feeling drained, it might be time to reassess that relationship. It's essential to put yourself first. Women, listen, put yourself first. Make it a habit to check in with yourself. Ask yourself, am I doing this for me or someone else? Embrace your passion. Spend time with friends. Prioritize yourself. When you start putting yourself first, you're going to feel happier, more fulfilled. You're going to attract the right kind of partner who appreciates you for who you are, not what you do for them. A healthy relationship is built on mutual respect, understanding, and support. When both partners feel valued, the relationship becomes a source of strength, not conflict. It's okay to speak up about your needs. It's okay to say no when something doesn't feel right. A loving partner will listen and respect your feelings. So if somebody truly cares about you, they're going to want you to be happy and fulfilled, just as you want the same. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend who might need to hear this message. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Have you ever sacrificed for someone? Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.